Alright. This is what we're doing. Ignore that. One second. Alright, we're doing Super Mario Advance, Mario All-Stars 1 as part of my side of the Mainline Marathon. So, this is going to be what I decide to do versus what Needle and the others may want to do. Me, wanting to get it out of the way, decided to do All-Stars because I'm an idiot. But that's okay. Oh god. Right. Ignore all of that, because this is a genuine SNES with that happens to be plugged into my computer. Anyone who doesn't have one doesn't even have a real SNES. So I don't know what you're saying. Also, that thing where a block can pick up a coin, I don't think that was in the original Super Mario Brothers. I think that's new. There are a lot of new physics in this game compared to its original counterpart. I think I can... Did they remove this? They probably did, but they didn't. But it doesn't matter. Because I'm pretty sure they patched the minus world thing. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all the Mario All-Stars versions of the original games, as well as the advanced versions once we complete Sunshine. Which we are on the way on doing. We're really close to doing, actually. Because we... At the time of this recording, we had completed Mario World the other day. And we are planning to do Super Mario Land 2 eventually. Probably sometime today or tomorrow. Or tomorrow or the next day. But we'll have to see. But for now, I felt like getting this out of the way since I probably wanted to cover it in the future. And this time is now, while we're playing Mario. And the reason I am without Needle is because he decided, fuck it, no, fuck you, dumbass, fucking idiot, demonetized. He decided that he didn't want to do Super Mario Bros., Mario 2, 3, and World all over again, which, fair enough. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I might be doing Advance 2 with Nintendo, but I am not too sure. 'Cause we'd have to see what happens when you get to Advance 2. Because the Advance 2 100% completion is slightly different. In case y'all didn't remember, for the Mainline Marathon, we're 100%ing every single Mario game, or every Super Mario game, being like the Super Mario series. Like, we're not 100%ing Donkey Kong 64 or Donkey Kong Country, because those aren't Super Mario games. We're doing Super Mario Brothers 2, 3, Land, and World, which are all done. do Land 2, then 64, then Sunshine, and we decided to throw in 64 DS. And we'll be doing, after that, we'll be doing New Super Mario Bros. DS, Galaxy, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Galaxy 2. If I get my 3D, myself like a 3DS thing, 3D Land. And then we're gonna be doing Galaxy, no, we did 3D Land, then New Super Mario Bros. 2 and U, 2 if we do get the 3DS thing working. And, then we're gonna be doing 3D World. I don't remember if we're including Luigi U. But then, I think we also discussed planning to do Mario Maker 2's, multiplayer story mode. And then decided we'd do Odyssey and Super Mario Run, which are our current plans for them. There may be like other ones we spill in between. Personally, I want to go and try and beat whatever other Mario games I may have left. Like, I don't know, I think at one point we also discussed having like throwing Paper Mario in, but that's probably for another time. Now, given what all we got, shit. Making sure that I got everything good. Sweet. So yeah, we're gonna be 100%ing every single Mario game that matters. I'm going to be doing any ports on the way, such as Super Mario All-Stars, which I am doing now. I'm not going to include 3D All-Stars since while it is enhanced, it is not 3D. It is like in no way. It doesn't need another version. Because 3D All-Stars isn't like All-Stars. All-Stars is like completely different. It has different graphics and physics. 3D All-Stars is slightly different, to where it actually changes. All-Stars actually, like, look at this. You can't like show Super Mario Brothers in Super Mario Bros. All-Stars and tell me it's the same thing. It's not. They're literally two different games. Now, like other games I'm going to want to focus on are Mario Brothers Special, perhaps. And if I can get a CDI thing working, Hotel Mario, which I think would be pretty sick. But I don't know if I'd be able to do it in the same order it released like we're doing right now. In case you couldn't tell, we're doing the videos in order by release year in the Mario Mainline Marathon. We started with Mario 1, then Mario 2 Japanese version, the Lost Levels. We did Mario USA, which was back-to-back with Mario 2J. We did Mario Land and 3, which was also back-to-back with each other. Or no, it was Mario 3, then Land. And then we did World. I didn't mean to do that. I don't even know why I'm killing things. There. Yeah, and that's about, like, all I've really got for, like, plans for the 3D All-Stars, or things we've discussed. Now, Needle on his channel has been teasing something we might be doing for 64, so you might want to keep your eyes peeled for that. Sweet. Alright. I had to. 33. Great. Yeah, so that's what we got. And then here on my channel, And the plus might go and do... I think we also discussed doing newer Mario Wii. The ROM hack by the newer team. Because we both have the totally legal disc copy on our Wii. So that's pretty great. Really convenient that we both have it. I really can't wait until we actually do 64DS. But as we do more and more, we're starting to realize how much bigger the games just get. The Mario 3 took a long time. It took us like 3 hours. And then Mario World. Well, it didn't take as long as Mario 3. There was definitely like a larger number of exits, I think. Well, even then, with the thing with World, you actually have to like keep track of all the exits you've collected and stuff. Because in order to beat Mario in the World, you must get every single secret exit and regular exits in the game, even if the secret exit didn't go anywhere, like anywhere useful. Like the Force of Illusion is a prime example of that. Force of Illusion and Chocolate Mountain, plenty of those type of exits. Exits that would let's link back to the same exact thing. Total was 96, and we skipped the Koopa Castle. We just went to the back door because it's not an exit. And 34. Also, Deathless Run. This is a perfect run. Haven't died. Pretty pog. I'm pretty good at the game, if I didn't say so myself. Didn't get perfect stairs, but that's okay. We're not here for that. We're here for Super Mario Brothers. Alright. Also, the way the blocks work in All-Stars throws me off. How they're yellow in the underground, then they turn into blue hard blocks. Like, they pretty much did the same thing. No, they didn't, right? There were still brown hard blocks in Super Mario Brothers, right? Right? I don't know. It might have been blue, but the shading, the way it looks is weird to me. Because the blocks in Super Mario Brothers had an animation that switched between different palettes. But the animation for the block is kind of like this one here on the coins. I'd have to like see it again to like, yeah, like here, like this is just kind of a glowing palette, whereas the Super Mario Brothers NES question block would always like flicker between visually different palettes, if that makes sense. Like it would change from orange to black to brown, and then to yellow. And that just changes to an unrelated color. Alright. I can't remember. Oh yeah, there are sound cues for this. It's pretty great. Also, the Bowser boss theme is pretty neat. Kinda disappointed it didn't return in Mario Maker. At least an NES-ified version. of the song. It's unfortunate. 34. Also, the way the physics work in All-Stars are really weird compared to how they are in Super Mario Brothers. Like, they really went all out in, like, changing this game. They hardly ever they hardly changed Mario 3 and 2. Like, a lot of their groundwork, like, remains the same. 2J and Super Mario Brothers, however, they've obtained, like, full reworks. It makes me wonder if Mario 1 and 2 were, like, the only ones, like, intended for the initial Mario collection. And then they just kind of slapped Mario 2 and 3 on there, because why not? Hell, they did with the port that I'm using right now. In case y'all didn't know, the American and European versions, I believe, have a unique port of Super Mario All-Stars. Like, a port of a series of ports that included Mario World with it, which changed Luigi's base game sprite, along with a few other things, but I'm not too sure what all changed. But it made a few changes. I think the Luigi currently in Mario Maker 2 is a combined, like, a composite sprite of Mario Advance 2's Luigi and Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World's Luigi. That's a mouthful, but it's a unique Luigi. I didn't mean to do turbo. Also, I like how the trees look in All-Stars. If it's one thing that I love about how how Mario Bros. There's one thing I love about Mario Bros. All-Stars is the aesthetics. I really love the graphic style, but it looks really cool. It's like you're actually playing as Mario and not some yellow or some red Simpson. Because, I mean, don't think, like, Mario's skin color... Okay, hold on. Mario was a blatant mustard yellow skin color in Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Maker updated the palette so that the mustard yellow would turn into, like, a skin color looking thing. Like a cream type orange. So it would look more natural, and also brighten the reds and green used in the Super Mario Brothers. And darken the ones in Mario 3. But Mario Maker 2 isn't exactly, like, accurate when it comes to sprites. I don't know if y'all realize that. Or really care. But I care. I care. How could they change the colors? Though, I will admit, a lot of them are for better. Like, don't get me wrong. Some of them, like, really needed it. But it just doesn't feel right. Like, I love a lot of the things they added to Mario Maker 2 and Mario Maker 1. But when they decided to, like, pull in... So, I was, like, doing a little thing a while back where I would recolor the Mario Maker 2 sprites so that they would fit their initial game's palettes, using only the colors that appeared in the games, not specifically, like, the NES palette. The entire NES palette, like, while it has, like, blue, pinks, and purples and stuff, Super Mario Bros. Didn't use it at all. they were like really limited to what colors they used compared to Mario 2 and 3. Though Mario 2 only had like 8 different colors it used. Which makes sense, but like, still, it's, it hardly used anything throughout the entire game. And that's kind of where I kind of went from. It became a bit difficult to work with it, since the icicles and stuff are blue, and there aren't a lot of blues in Super Mario Bros. 1, or even in Super Mario Bros. 2. Like, well, and then the only reason I know that they darkened the green a bit from Mario 3 is compare it. Luigi's like straight line green in Super Mario 3. But in Mario 3, Mario Maker 2, or Mario Maker 2 SMB 3, yeah, Luigi's green is dark green. And then they reused his line green for Fire Luigi. So if it's anything that I'm glad they did, is I'm glad they kept Luigi's base Super Mario Bros. Sprite instead of like using Super Mario Bros. Deluxe's colors. Because Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, while it's cool and all... Wait, hold on. Doesn't this kind of confirm that this is a hat? Forget what I was saying. That's a hat. That's not part of its head. But anyway, personally, I consider each Mario entry as its own, like, little established universe, where previous events may or may not have happened. Such as, Super Mario Sunshine is a universe with canon, or that showed that Super Mario 64, Mario World, and other reference games happened back then, prior to the events of that game. Anything confirmed in-game are what we know of those universes. Like, for example, Mario 64. If it were its own universe, there was, like, literally no confirmation of Luigi's existence at all. There's no implications anywhere in the game. Like, oh, Luigi was supposed to be in Mario 64. He isn't, though. He was supposed to be in 64, but he isn't. He literally isn't. The game files, I will not consider part of the universe, because it's not in the game. It's in the files, but it has no purpose in the game. In the actual game. Like, perhaps things that were supposed to be used are, like, maybe they exist, but I'm going off based off the fact that they don't. Because they're not... If you were, like, then you'd be able to say, like, bullies exist in Mario Galaxy. Or the spiny top man from Galaxy exists in Mario Kart Wii. While they do in unused locations, you're never able to encounter them without some kind of modification of the game. Which is why I cannot establish it as part of the universe. Luigi does not exist in Mario 64. And will not, because Mario 64 hasn't been touched in ages. Now Mario 64 DS, however, on the top of the ports and all that, and universes. Ports I consider as their own different universes as well. Because, like, the differences in physics are enough, and, like, music, Mario 64 Toad in Mario Odyssey kind of confirms that the art styles are canon. Yeah, like, miss your old polygonal look. Like, he quite literally tells Mario that he misses his old polygonal self. Like, polygons existed in the game. Or, like, there are other things, like Cranky Kong being self-aware, but that's Cranky Kong. We all know Cranky Kong is some kind of immortal legend god. Yeah, that's personally my take on it. Like, we can... Like, me, Needle, Train, and, Sunk, we formed a, Mario battle data sheet in spreadsheets randomly. I don't remember why. I think one day we decided to pit each of the mainline Marios to the battle, using their special abilities and items and exploits of their own physics within the game. Like, obviously Mario 64 can use the BLJ, because, well, if it wasn't Shindo Edition, I guess. Which is a weird spot, because Shindo's like the latest version of Mario 64, technically, which has patched the BLJ. So, like, for a better example, Galaxy 2. He can infinite flutter run if he equips Yoshi. But other Marios that didn't have Yoshi in their games obviously aren't able to equip Yoshi. Marios can only use things from their own games and allies from their own games as well, if it makes sense. Obviously, like, Mario 3 and stuff, like, the old Mario games did have multiplayer, but only under circumstances. Mario and Luigi can never coexist in the same spot in Mario 1, 2, and 3. Except in the Battle Bank game, in Mario 3's case. But in that scenario, they weren't allies. I forgot about this spot. Yeah, they battle to the death, and those aren't Mario 3. They don't run under Mario 3's physics anyway. Also considered the possibility of lives and game overs, and decided that if Mario dies, they would use their proper mechanic and either get kicked out into the world map or respawn in the same way they do in their own games. And with Marios that relied on world maps, we'd have them get sent to a world map type area where they weren't able to attack, since there are, like, literally no scenario where Mario can attack things on the world map, with the exception of New Super Mario Bros., since they can use Starman and destroy enemy encounter levels. They can't actually destroy Marios in the world map. Mario cannot die in the world map. And that goes for any I would assume pause exit shenanigans are banned. pausing the game would only pause the character's respective traits and world items. Say if Mario World were to swallow Mario Sunshine Mario and then pause their game, I guess Mario Sunshine Mario would get caught in an endless loop. So that's a bit unfortunate for Mario Sunshine in that case. So, and that would go for anything, really. Mario 64 dies, and then he gets kicked out, or though, like, they can't pause exit. It's like a simple thing, because that would be forfeiting the match. And if they forfeit the match, why are they even fighting? Why are they even there? And anyway, that was a fun map and talk. Game over. Da 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 da. Peach is saved. Peach's kisses Mario. Who would have guessed? Try a more difficult quest. No.